whichever send some of the mails to the spam folder. So there is a problem. Yeah, bottom of the file, yes, you can find them. Yes, thank you, Roman. So everybody must receive that one. In case if you didn't receive, just let me know and send me the email. Okay, today, as per this testing approach, yesterday we have started here. We will see what kind of projects are suitable for automation. Today is the second class for the QTP automation or tools class. This is the second class. You have one thumb rule. One thumb rule in automation. What is the thumb rule is that at least in that project you are required to run the regression test cases at least 10 times. At least 10 times we need to run means re-execute, we need to execute the test cases 10 times. Then only go for the automation. Why we need to rerun the test cases? Why we need to execute the test cases 10 times? Why we have to execute the test cases? Okay, let us see one example. I will be opening one website, walmart.com. www.walmart.com I am opening here. I am just navigating to walmart.com website. Okay, previous week we have seen some deals for Black Friday. After that, Cyber Monday deals we have seen. Now they are coming up with Christmas deals. Holiday deals. Some advertisement is coming up. So, due to some reason, every week Walmart website may be modified. It could be due to just the content or something. Just whatever we are seeing here in the advertisements or promotions or content or some bug fixes or enhancements, but due to some reason they modify certain stuff. It could be content or code or something. Because of this change, our existing functionality must not be impacted. Existing functionality like customers of Walmart are able to log into the website. Okay, I have some critical functionality like registration. Registration of the website is already working. Because of this change, whatever we did, registration functionality should not be impacted. Login functionality should not be impacted. Browse catalog should work great. Payment processing works great. Place order functionality should not be impacted. These kind of critical functionality or any other functionality should not be impacted because of the change whatever we perform here on the Walmart website. So to make sure that, to provide you the confidence to make sure that all existing functionality is not impacted, we will be doing the regression testing. What is meant by regression testing? We will discuss more about regression testing in our manual testing class. Today I will not explain regression testing too much. Just I have explained high level, but regression testing I need at least 45 minutes to explain about regression testing. But the objective of this class is that to discuss about tool, right? So that's the reason I will not explain what is meant by regression testing here. Just I have given a high level idea about regression testing. Purpose of regression testing is that to make sure that your existing functionality is not broken. So some of you are not able to hear. One of Neeraj is not able to hear. Okay. So what I say that let me to send this chat message to everybody. Neeraj is not able to hear. Neeraj, please dial to that one. Okay, I'm coming back to the running notes and let me to scroll down here. I think sometimes if your headset, mic or headset may not work. Okay, so regression testing is nothing but retesting. The purpose of retesting is that to give us the confidence about existing functionality, make sure that it is not broken anything. So, are we required to retest at least 10 times in a year? Then only go for automation. If it is not required to test 10 times in a year, don't go for automation. That project is not suitable for automation. For example, a small elementary school website is there. One elementary school website is there for in our local elementary school, like something Upper Merion area, Upper Merion elementary school. The school website is there. This school budget is very minimum, and they have some static website. It is not a commercial website. They will not change too much of stuff every day or every week or every month. They will not modify it. They cannot afford to retest very frequently. For example, this is a brand new website. To test how much time is required approximately to test this website? Any idea, anybody? Elementary school website, how much time is required approximately? Tell me some right answer or wrong answer. 1 week? Yeah, 1 week means around 40 hours. Approximately 40 hours time is more than enough. If I hire Pushpa to test it, I can pay around, assume that $50 per hour, I pay it to Pushpa. Pushpa can be able to test it by receiving just $2,000 money. Just this much of money is enough to test this website. To get the benefit of so many, yesterday we have seen that advantages of the automation. What are all the advantages of the automation? It is fast, repeatability, accurate, reliability, and so many advantages are there. To get all these advantages, is it make sense to purchase the tools and invest so much of amount? No, it is not commercially viable. No return on investment. So this project is not at all suitable for automation. Upper Merion Elementary School website is not suitable for automation because it is a one-time testing. Don't go for automation if it is just a one-time testing. Never automate the projects or softwares if we need just one-time testing or ad hoc testing. A temporary testing, don't automate. Then what project is suitable? For example, Walmart.com. It is a billions of the dollars turnover project. Walmart sales over internet crossed more than $2-3 billion. So yes, this project is suitable for automation because they can afford this much of amount. Small projects we cannot. Okay, assume that Walmart.com is suitable for automation. We found that Walmart.com is suitable for automation. Walmart.com, you have thousands of the test cases are there. Assume that there are 10,000 test cases are there in Walmart. Actually, there are more. Rachana is saying that a project can be manual and automation or a hybrid approach. Okay, we will discuss that, Rachana. Actually, initially, any project should be manual only. Once it is into the production, once project did go already into the production, then only we will start the automation. Let us discuss when we start automation, and we will come back and identify what projects are suitable for automation. You all people are aware of software development life cycle. Assume that this project is already in production. Walmart.com is already in production. Then only start the automation. Don't automate the project unless it goes into the production. Because unless it goes into production, it is not stable. If it is not stable, there is some concept like objects will change. We will discuss about object repository concept in few minutes. Today we will discuss about object repository. So if you start automating at this stage, it will not work. We will discuss that. One rule is that project must be already in the production. Then only do the automation for further regression testing purpose. Assume that there are 10,000 test cases are there. Is every test case is suitable for automation? No. Every test case is not suitable for automation. We need to identify what test cases are suitable for automation. If they are critical or important or major or test cases, then only shortlist those test cases as candidates for the automation. Okay, let me to give you one example here in weather.com. And let me to open one website. Weather.com is also one of the biggest website. I can say that this is suitable for automation. Who will decide the test cases for automation? You will be deciding. You are a manual tester. You will recommend it. You will recommend what test cases are suitable for automation. If you are a manual tester, you will be recommending what is suitable and what is not suitable. Finally, that will be approved by your automation team. Yeah, of course, prior to that, your manager needs to approve it. Finally, at the end, your automation team will make sure that yes, this test case is suitable for automation. Okay, great. Here, weather.com is open. Let me to enter some postal code 19406. If I click on search, what is the expectation? Anybody could you tell me what is the expectation? 19406 is the postal code for one of the city in Pennsylvania. Whether city name, one of the expectation is that city name should be displayed for that 19406. State name within that bracket, that postal code whatever I entered that should display, and its temperature should be displayed. It's great. So expectation is that once I enter the details here, I should see the city name, the expected result. You are clearly aware of what is the expected result. This postal code will never change. Postal code and city name will never change unless there is a major issues are there. I know what is my expected result. I will inform QTP or automation tool what I am expecting here. So what QTP or automation tool will do is that it will compare the expected result with the actual result. What a tool or manual tester will do, what is meant by testing? Just it is a comparison of expected result and actual result. We have to do just expected result and actual result comparison. If both are same, if expected result equal to actual result, we can say that test case is passed. Otherwise, we can say that failed. Right? We are already aware of this one. So 19406 I entered. I got the city name. I assume that I am testing manually. If I get this city name, I can say that pass. I have one more test case. City current temperature of the city is displayed. Current temperature of the city is displayed. Oh, current temperature of the city is displayed. I think it is displayed. How QTP knows this one? This value changes dynamically every minute or every hour, or maybe they are updating every hour. So every hour this value changes. Expected result is not stable. It is not constant. Whereas King of Prussia, this city name is constant. This will never change. Expected result, whatever I am seeing here, this will never change. Whereas temperature it changes dynamically. QTP is not aware what is the expected result. How I can supply the expected result? For example, this I can tell well in advance to QTP saying that this is my city name. I don't know how to tell QTP about my expected result. So my expected result is depending on some live condition, some real-time condition. It is depending. So if you are not aware of expected result, don't automate it. If expected results are not known, never automate. Okay, let me to show you one small okay, bitmap, what to automate. I am opening one bitmap here. What to automate. Just please go through this for a minute. We will discuss this. Please go through this list for 1 or 2 minutes. Harpreet is saying that is it possible to upload the video before 9? Yes, Harpreet, I will try to upload the videos as early as possible. On private message sent by Harpreet. Yes, I will do that one from tomorrow onwards before 6, so that you will have some enough time to play back the video if required. Okay, so I will be sending this file also to all the people. Let us discuss these points. Do not automate tests that will be executed only once. One-time testing, don't automate. Here you see I have seen some private messages to something, you know, in case if any one of you did not receive the mail, please send me some reminder mail so that I can add you to the mailing list. Sometimes what happens, it will definitely go to your junk file. Please check your bulk files or junk folders or spam folders, whatever it may be. Add my mail ID to your mailing list, contact list. Then it will come directly to your mailing list, directly to your inbox. Or send me some alternate mail ID also. I strongly recommend if you send me the alternate mail ID, I can send to both. Definitely will get one of them. It is not required to send every day. Actually, every day I am uploading the material to my website. Let me to walk through that once again because many new people are here. Just what you have to do, first time go to this website getsoftwareservices.com to avoid this spam folders and everything. I am uploading this every day. Just click on once you open this website, click on students and register. This is one-time registration. Only one-time registration is there. Just click on register. Every day it is not required to register. Once you register it, I will approve your registration within 8 hours. After approval, you can be able to log in. Click on login and just log in with your user ID and password, your email and password, whatever you have used to register. Then you will see your view, our authorized view. You can see, for example, click on view videos. Your previous videos you can be able to see. For example, yesterday we had December 7th. QTP orientation class. This video you can download. I need not to send. And similarly, view material. If you go to the view material, you can be able to see everything. Yeah, you are right, Gayatri. By mistake, I think I did not upload yesterday's running notes. Yesterday's running notes, it looks like that I did not upload. I will be doing that today's notes also. You can find that here. A lot of material and classwork, everything you can find here in the views, videos and material location. From Monday onwards, I will not send anything through email. Everything you have to log into the website and get from there. Okay. If it is a one-time test, don't automate if you are trying to execute the test cases only once. One-time execution, don't do it. For example, in our case, elementary school website is only one-time testing. You need not to repeat it, so don't automate it. Tests require immediate execution. Now just immediately I need some result. We have developed one a small page in Walmart.com. A quick update is required in Walmart.com. Just we have implemented small functionality. We need to test it immediately. Then don't do automation. Test that check how easy the application is to use, usable to testing. Don't automate. Reason here Rachana is asking why we do not, why we cannot do the automation. For example, to automate this one, I need 1 week time. 40 hours time is required. Some functionality to automate. I need 40 hours. Assume like this. But I need it immediately within the next 1 day. Same day I wanted to test and release that into the production. I cannot wait for 40 hours means 1 week time, I cannot wait. I wanted to see the result immediately. Okay, my goal is that am I able to log in or not? I am giving you one example. I wanted to check whether I am able to log into the website or not. Does it make sense to automate it? Automation takes a lot of time. It is not easy to automate. Automation is similar to development. A lot of development concepts we need to apply. So, if you need some result immediately to see the result, don't automate. Check it manually. I need immediately, instantly. Don't wait for automation. Okay, test that how easy to use the application. Usability testing. User experience to know that, don't automate that one. We will discuss about usability testing in the manual testing class. We will discuss that more in the manual testing class. Pushpa is saying that, but automation is faster than manual. So how come it takes 40 hours with auto and 1 day by manual? Okay, I am giving you one example. What is the procedure for automation testing? We will discuss that in detail. First of all, the procedure for automation testing is that we have to test the application manually. Automation tester tests the application manually, make sure that it is working great, then only go for the automation. That is the procedure. You are testing manually, then why can't you give the result immediately? This is immediate execution. Immediately you need to know the result. However, you need to test it manually. Do it, that's it. No need to wait till completion of the coding. Why it takes more time? We will discuss that in future classes. You are right, for sure. A lot of big procedure is there to test small functional testing also. Just to log in. I am giving you an example of login. I wanted to check login is successful or not. For that, first of all, you have to open the QTP. Before opening the QTP itself, you can be able to test it whether you are able to log in or not. But still we have advantages of the automation, right? So we will be learning all the advantages of the automation down the line. Tests that do not have predictable results. You don't know what is your expected result, then don't automate it. Okay, remember, this is very important question for everybody. Manual testers and automation testers is a good candidate in the interview. How do you decide what test cases are suitable for automation? You do not automate all those things. What do you automate? When we will run each new version of your application on the test, that means regression testing, you have to automate it. You are right, Rachana. You know, just like temperature in weather.com, if you are not predictable, don't automate it. You are right, Pushpa. Data-driven test. We will discuss what is meant by data-driven test, multiple data values, how to supply that to the tools like QTP. We will be discussing that. Tests that are run many times, like stress testing repeatedly. If you wanted to do it, yes, you can do it. Actually, load testing is not an appropriate tool. QTP is not an appropriate tool, but load runner is a tool for doing this. Some kind of performance testing. We will discuss that in load runner class. However, I like to give you some examples of test cases. What kind of test cases you cannot automate it. I will be opening one Excel sheet here. Please go through this Excel sheet for 1 or 2 minutes. I will explain these examples and I will upload this document to the website. Please go through this for 2 minutes. Okay, let us discuss these examples here. Here, first test case, enter postal code, zip code, and click on search button. Test data is 19406. City name, King of Prussia must be displayed. This is the expected result. Yes, so I got it. Same result we will get it. So automate this one. No problem. If I enter if my expected result is that system must display current temperature. I don't know how to measure the current temperature. QTP is not aware. QTP is not aware what is the current temperature in this city. This is depending on some live condition, then don't automate it. Red color means don't automate it. Okay, here I have one more example. Generate patient health claims and print. I have some insurance, medical or health insurance. United Healthcare, I have submitted some claims, and I have generated my patient health claims report and sending to the printer. So printer should print the details of my claims. So printer is printing here. The test case is that if I generate the details of Madhu's claims, those should be printed. Okay, that's great. QTP can send that command to the printer, but it printed. I don't know who will verify whether details are printed or not. One principle in the manual automation testing is that no manual intervention. If there is no manual intervention, then I will automate it. So, if manual intervention, because it is there, we cannot automate it. The purpose of automation is that just lights off and projector on. Lights off, projector on means there should not be any manual intervention. If manual intervention is there, it is not a good candidate for automation. No babysitting. So here, to check the details on the printer, whether details are printed or not, a person is required. So don't automate it. Of course, we have some workarounds to test these kind of things. We can print in PDF file and compare it. That is a different story. But straight away, the exact test case, whatever I mentioned here, we cannot automate it. Here I have one more test case. My computer is connected to here one CPU. Once I back up something, CD should be ejected. Here I have CD is coming out from CD drive. I did some backup. Expected result is that CD should be ejected after backup. Is the CD is ejected or not? How I come to know? Some manual intervention is required. Then don't automate it. I have one more test case. Insert CD for software installation. Then install shield should come up automatically. Here I am inserting some CD. Here, for example, QTP installation. Some pop-up should come up. QTP installation pop-up should display here on the screen. Okay, that's fine. But who will insert the CD? To insert the CD, manual intervention is required. Don't automate it. If any manual intervention is there, don't automate. Here, printer is interface. Some interface is there. Okay, avoid automation if any interfaces are there. You need to find out what is the value addition of each and every test case, whatever is automated. You cannot go and blindly automate all the 10,000 test cases. You need to filter what is the appropriate test case to make sure that existing functionality is not broken. Here manual testers plays a major role. All manual testers should aware how to filter the appropriate test cases suitable for automation and hand over them to the QTP automation engineer or automation test engineers. So if manual testers are aware of how QTP works, how QTP engineers automate, if that procedure is known to manual testers, then they can recommend in a better way. They can recommend the best test cases suitable for automation. Automation testers face a lot of challenges while doing automation. So, it is highly recommended for all manual testers to have the knowledge of the automation tool. That is the reason you have to know tool. All manual testers should be aware of the automation tools to get the knowledge of filtering the test cases suitable for automation. Everybody asks me the question, before joining the course, why QTP is required, why I need to learn the QTP tool, or why I need to know the automation tools. Majority of you guys have asked me the question. Now I guess this explanation answered your question, why you need to learn the tool. Any question on this one? No question. Thank you. Okay, let us jump into direct QTP now. Actual QTP I am starting. First of all, let us learn what is meant by object repository. QTP works on a concept of object repository. Here Rachana is asking one question. Please explain again on to avoid automation if there is any interface. Okay, printer, as I said, okay, I will give you one more example here. I have one computer is there. Okay, you are testing some test case. PowerPoint presentation you are testing. A PowerPoint presentation should work great if I send this to the screen. Here you have white screen is there. White screen, you are sending this PowerPoint presentation through projector. You have a projector here. You connected your laptop to projector, and projector is sending some PowerPoint presentation to the screen. Assume like this. Here projector is interface. We cannot automate this kind of test case. Here you are playing some presentation. Expectation is that we should see something here on the screen. Manual test case is like this. My laptop should be, my HP laptop is compatible with Toshiba projector. Compatibility testing, hardware compatibility testing I am doing. Hardware compatibility testing I am doing. My HP laptop is compatible with the Toshiba projector. That means the ports or whatever it may be working great and communicating perfectly. If I send some presentation through Toshiba projector, I should be able to see properly here on the screen. So here Toshiba is a interface, the middleman. I cannot automate this one. Manual test case is perfect for manual testing, but not for automation. QTP cannot do these kind of tests. Okay, let us go back to object repository. I will be opening one PowerPoint presentation here for QTP automation. Oh, it's saying that QTP 9.2 basics. Okay, I have prepared this long ago. Don't worry. It works great for QTP 11 also. Same thing. Because we will be learning the concept, not the version. You all people are good in Microsoft Word. Currently, majority of you are using Microsoft Word 2007, right? But latest one is the 2010. But prior to that, we were using 2003. I used 2000 also. What is the difference between 2000 and 2010? Could you tell me major difference except some additional features and GUI changes? What is the major difference between each and every feature? Is there any change in the core functionality? Core functionality, there is no change. So some change in the GUI only, right? So we will learn the concept. If you are able to use Word 2000, 2010 also you can use it with a little bit of struggle. Just in 1 hour you can be able to use 2010. Okay, so don't worry about version number here. Here Sarah is asking question, even data driven testing does require manual interface, can we still automate? If data driven testing, manual interface is not there, we will discuss that, Sarah. A data driven test, there is no manual interface, manual intervention. Okay, so this is a big PowerPoint presentation. We'll discuss, Roman, in future classes what is meant by data driven testing. We'll discuss. This is 64 pages PowerPoint presentation. I can recommend you to go through every slide in this one. This will help you lot of. This will provide you a lot of information. You can go through this. I am giving you this as a homework. Please check this one. We will be discussing this entire PowerPoint presentation in next 5 weeks time. Okay, I made it in a PDF file. Okay, here one more question from, no more questions. Okay, here QTP works on a 3-layered architecture. If we know this one, this concept, QTP is nothing. Here we have layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3. 3 layers are there. We will be discussing this once we start QTP. Okay, let us start QTP. My QTP is available here in this virtual machine. If any one of you wanted to do the practical, just click on this virtual machine, then it will open VM, and here you can click on the power on the virtual machine. It will be switched on in 1 minute. Okay, here Oma is saying that one message from Uma. I did not receive any homework email yesterday. Please refer our spam folder, Uma. In case if you didn't receive it, please send me a reminder mail. I will make sure that you will receive it. Always, I send the email to everybody at the end of the class, because it's a bulk mail for so many people. It goes to the spam folder. Or just add my email ID to your mailing contact list. Okay, let me click on view and the full screen, then we can be able to see full screen here. Now you are seeing my Windows XP professional machine. Here one question from Roman. What version will be using? QTP 11, latest version will be using, Roman. Okay, this is my QTP box. To come back to my base machine, just click on this one. If you minimize this, you will come back to my base machine. This is my base machine. If I want to go back to virtual machine, click on this QTP November 16. Then we can go to the QTP machine. Now let me to open QTP. Where is QTP available? QTP is available here in the all programs. Click on all programs. 1 second. Wait. Okay, here in the all programs, quick test professional and quick test professional. I have clicked on HP QTP. It will. Okay, in case if you see this license warning, no problem. Click on continue. Okay, this procedure is well explained in tutorial. I have sent one document yesterday for tutorial. I guess all of you have received. In case if you didn't receive it, as I said, please send me a reminder mail. Let me to reopen that tutorial. You need not to write anything, because the tutorial, whatever I already sent to you, all details are explained in this tutorial. This is 132 pages tutorial. How to open QTP and everything, all the details are well explained along with screenshots. It is not required to write anything. Okay, let me go to this one. Here you are seeing the add-in manager. Once I open QTP, you are finding this add-in manager. Let us discuss something about add-in manager. Here you are seeing the ActiveX add-in, Visual Basic add-in, Web add-in, so many things. If you wanted to test web-based application, select Web. If you wanted to test a VBE application, select VBE. If any ActiveX controls are there in our application under test, select ActiveX. What is ActiveX? ActiveX is a reusable Microsoft component. In general, in every Microsoft Windows-based application, you will have ActiveX controls. Ask your developers whether any ActiveX are there in your application under test or not. So, if ActiveX is there, you need to select that also. So, by default, you will have ActiveX add-in. Second add-in is that Visual Basic add-in. And third add-in is that Web add-in. Okay, Rachana is asking ActiveX, what is meant by ActiveX? So actually I don't know what is meant by ActiveX. So normally I ask my guard if I don't know something. Let us ask our guard. Our guard is Google here. What is meant by ActiveX? Wiki. Let us take the help of my goddess. Wiki will give me the correct information about ActiveX. Sarah is asking, do we need to install any add-ins to get the listings to choose? Yes. By default, everything, these three add-ins will come. I will explain more about add-ins. ActiveX is a Microsoft framework for defining reusable software components. For example, calendar button is there. Calendar button, every time your developer need not to write calendar functionality. So, how calendar works? Just your developers call that particular calendar reusable component, software components. That is, okay, I will show you one calendar, 1 second. QTP works on Windows 7 and it's not a problem. Let me to open one website, www.newtools.demo.com. This is one of the website designed by Mercury guys for our practice purpose. I am copying this website here, www.newtools.demo.com. This URL I am giving here in this running notes for our practice. So, to log into this website, username is Mercury. Sorry, it is not required. This is a web-based application. Username is Mercury and password is also Mercury. You need not to install anything to access the web application. This server is available in California. This is designed by Mercury guys for our practice purpose. Just click on sign in button, then you will be able to log into this Mercury New Tools application. This is designed for our quality center, QTP and load runner practice. This is our application. This is our means the students application. You can see this one. Here one application under test is open. Here, for example, click on view calendar. You know, this calendar, if I click it, I am seeing some calendar. So, to open this calendar, lot of code is required. Developers need not to generate, write the code in every application. In this application also, developers did not write the code. Just they call this reusable function, reusable component. These are all possible with the help of ActiveX controls. If you need more details, just go through this document. You will get a clear idea about what is meant by ActiveX controls. Ask your developers if any ActiveX controls are there or not in your application under test. So by default, you have 3 varieties of add-ins. Oh, my application is running on SAP. What to do? Install SAP add-in. If your application is running on PeopleSoft, if your application is under test is PeopleSoft, install PeopleSoft add-in. If your application is Cbel, install that. If our application is running on mainframes, okay, mainframes or Unix, if your application under test, you have to install the TE add-in. TE means terminal emulator add-in. One question in the interview, Do you have any idea about how to automate mainframes? Okay, mainframes, how do we automate? We need if you say yes, the next question would be what add-in you have used. Okay, terminal emulator add-in we need to install. Sarah got it. So, if your application is made of Oracle apps, install Oracle add-in. If your application is made of .NET, install .NET add-in. If your application is made of Java, install Java add-in. You cannot sign into a Mercury, just use Mercury, just I did sign in Roman. Okay, you are not able to log in. Okay, let me to ask you, Roman, to do that on my computer. Okay, let me to give you the mouse control. I am just doing the sign off. Roman, I have given the mouse control. Could you try now? Could you enter Mercury here? Click on submit, please. What happened? Waiting, just wait, it's waiting. It's waiting for the response. Let us wait. Maybe it's a little bit of slow now in this moment. That website is busy. Like many people are working like us. Or, yeah, it is working for everybody, it is not. Let me to reopen it, Okay, Mercury password is there. If you want, you can enter, re-enter again. Okay, it looks like that in this minute that the server is busy due to some reason. This is not a commercial website. Nobody will do the support, 24/7 support is not there. It is not a commercial website. Due to some reason, you are right, Roman. Actually it works great. In this moment, it is not working. So you try it. A few minutes ago, I was able to log in, right, with the same thing. Don't worry, definitely it will work. In case if it is down, I have observed that during weekends, lot of people will do practice, more load will be there. So if something breaks, nobody is there to fix, because it's not a commercial website. It's taking too much time. Okay, that's fine. Let us move further. It may need testing is there, but maintenance support people continuously need to monitor all the live applications. No support means there is a problem. Actually, this is for learning purpose. Students' learning purpose, Mercury company, that means HP company is still maintaining that website. They will not get any money from our learning, but indirect effect for them, right? If we learn it indirectly, we will encourage them for their sales. We are going to object repository, so for that, just I am trying to log into the website. It's not completed. We will discuss to explain the object repository goal. I am explaining some background. Okay, now assume that I wanted to test because web-based application is not working. Let me to select VB application. Okay, because the web is not working now. Let me to try VB application. Let me to show you my VB application. Once I open my QTP. For my practice purpose, Mercury has given my VB, one of the VB application. This is called the flight. Along with QTP, this free sample application also will be installed. You need not to install anything. One VB application named flight will be installed automatically in QTP folder. So let me to explain this application. Okay, I am keeping QTP aside. This is my application under test. This flight reservation application is also designed for our practice purpose. This is made of VB. It's not a web-based application. Okay, for this also user ID is Mercury and password is Mercury. User ID and password are same. Then click on OK. Now then I will be able to log into the application under test. This is a flight reservation application. This is there from Windrunner time. That means around 1996 time frame onwards, this application under test is there. Mercury developed this one for our practice purpose. So this VB application is a non-web application. Okay, this looks good. Let me to reserve one flight here on December 12th. Okay, by the way, this date field is made of VB, of ActiveX control. How I come to know? I will explain you that how I come to know that this date field is made of ActiveX control. I wanted to book a ticket from Los Angeles to London. That would select some flights here. Okay, some flight I have selected. I wanted to book a flight for Madhu. So $160 is the price. Click on insert order. In a few seconds I can be able to see my ticket number here. Currently it is blank. Now order number 15 is generated. Great. I successfully booked my ticket from LA to London. Okay, file and exit will log out the application under test. Let us learn some concept on that application under test. First of all, let me to log in. Log into the QTP. To log into the QTP, select VB because my application is made of VB and ActiveX control is also there in that. So the date field is ActiveX control. So let me to select both of them and click on OK button. Now my QTP version 11 is starting up now. This is the splash screen of QTP. That means in the background where it is loading all the required software for QTP. You can see this splash screen. It takes a while to open the QTP screen, QTP tool. Okay, great. Okay, let me to close something. Sorry. Some people have practiced this one and modified something. Okay, that's fine. This is the look and feel of your QTP. So let us log into the application and log out. Log in and log out. Let us do. For that, we need to click on record button. Here I have a record. 1 second. Before that, let me to check something. Okay, you see Windows based application is there, right? Okay, great. Okay, don't worry. Here, the steps whatever I am performing here, all those steps are as well explained in this your tutorial. No need to worry. Here, let me to click on start record. Okay, click on OK button. It's saying that right bottom corner it is recording, and from the all programs here we have flight. So it's recording the actions whatever I am performing here. Click on flight. Okay, flight is opened. Application under test is opened. At the same time, line number 1 you are able to see some code there. Okay, that code is made of Visual Basic. Live action of my actions are recorded in here. The line number 1 is nothing but Visual Basic code. You need not to write any code. At the time of recording, it will be doing this one. Let me enter user ID as Mercury, and I am clicking tab button in my keyboard. Okay, another 2 lines are recorded. Click on enter Mercury as a password. Again tab. Now 2 more lines are coded. Now click on OK. Now my application under test login is in progress. Here Vikrant is saying the testing is very popular. Even Superman is here to learn testing. Oh, okay. Okay, here we got flight reservation application. Click on file and exit. Now application under test is closed. Now stop recording. I think it is a little bit of difficult to understand this code, right? For all of you, some of you, it looks like, they are not able to understand what it is mean line number 1, line number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little bit of difficult. Okay, don't worry. At the end of the course, you will be able to write this code on your own. By end of the 5 weeks, you should be able to write. Lines are different. Okay, it is difficult to understand what is this. Okay, now here this is meant for experts like you. You will become expert after 5 weeks, not now. Today you are a layman for VB scripting or QTP. After 5 weeks you will become expert. This is for experts view. For non-experts, go to click the keyword view. If you are non-expert, click on the keyword view. Are you able to understand what is there in this documentation column? Just please go through this. Oh, this is nothing but English, plain English, right? This is nothing but test case. Manual test case. All the actions, whatever is performed, you are able to see here. Okay, great. So, in case if you are not able to understand the code, whatever is here, if you go to keyword view, you can be able to understand what is meant by that. Okay, you don't know what is the meaning of line number 6. Okay, place your cursor in line number 6, click on keyword view, then keyword view line number, that respective line is highlighted in blue color. Line number 6 in the code is highlighted here. Click the OK button. That is the meaning of line number 6. Okay, if you are not able to understand still, then click on View and Active Screen. Okay, what is the line number 2? You see line number 2. At the time of recording, it captured the photos. While recording, it captured the photos. Line number 2 is saying that enter Mercury. It's a visual representation of your action. At the time of recording, it has taken photo. Oh, yeah, you entered Mercury. You see? It is showing what was done by you at the time. At line number 4, you see, you entered some password here. At line number 6, you click on OK button. How I got it, click on View and Active Screen. If I once again click on Active Screen, it will go away. You are not able to see Active Screen now. If you click again View and Active Screen, you can be able to see. So again, as I said, I am recording this class and I will send the recorded class to my website. I will upload this to the website. You can go there and download as per the instructions whatever I have given beginning of this class today and yesterday also I have explained the procedure how to download the videos and material. In case if you miss something, just please call me. I will help you with material or videos downloading. Okay, let us play back. If I play back, what happened? What even we play? Just I recorded. Click on run button. If I click on run button, this is asking me to save the result. Where you want me to save? Okay, I can save. Let me to save in temporary run results. Temporary run results. Click on OK. Then it will run the test case very quickly. So very quickly it is opening. You are right, Rachana. Set is in type is in bold. Because type that is type is a blue color items are all blue colored things are visual basic reserved keywords. What is mean by reserved words? Reserved words means those words cannot be used as variables. And those are all some of the methods, default methods used within VB scripting. As I said in the previous class, I will make you, I will make QTP learning very easy for you. Just I will explain 20 commands. With those 20 commands, you can be able to manage your QTP job. Assume that you are a QTP automation tester. Your job title is QTP automation tester. You can be able to run QTP heavy coding. Heavy QTP coding you can be able to do by learning 20 commands. Frequently used commands I will explain you. However, class for yesterday's, today's and tomorrow's class is meant for manual testers. All automation testers also should be aware of this concept. Okay, script is executed perfectly. It looks like that we got result file. Okay, result file analysis and everything we will be discussing in future. But this coding, the coding, whatever is done here is not enough. This is just record and playback. If you see the job description for QTP automation engineer, QTP automation engineer job description is like this. Your job title is QTP automation engineer, automation tester. Yeah, Ropa, actually your question, my answer is here, I am writing that one. If your job title is QTP automation test engineer, they say like just record and playback will not work for us. We are looking for heavy QTP, heavy programming. They give advertisements like this. If I wanted to see how flight reservation window is opened or closed, just record and playback will not help me. Just I did record and playback. I need to customize my code, whatever is generated here. This code is junk code. I can say that this code is not good. This is junk. This everybody can do it. But this is not the expectation from QTP automation test engineer. As Ropa asked, how I can verify that QTP window is opened, or how I verify that login is successful, how I verify that logout is successful. These kind of things will not be performed by just the recording. For that we need to customize the code. As I given in this QTP automation testing approach, whatever I have mentioned, first record the test case, playback the test case, and customize the code. Here is your answer, Ropa. We need to write some code to see some expected result and comparison of the expected result and actual result. Just record and playback will not work if your job title is QTP automation engineer. This is the key part for QTP programmer. Manual tester no need to do this one. Manual tester is not required to know how to customize the code. But your job title is QTP automation test engineer. Yes, you have to do this one. How to customize that? That is the main goal of advanced QTP. My main focus is on step number 10. As Rupa rightly asked that question, how I can check whether flight reservation window is opened or not. There we will be learning the VB scripting code. We will apply all the 20 commands. Just in half an hour I cannot explain that. I need 5 weeks to answer our question, Rupa. Okay guys, so far I did not explain what you mean by object repository. You know, I need another 20 minutes time to explain this. So tomorrow we will discuss that object repository. Tomorrow is December 9th. Tomorrow we will continue with what is meant by object repository object repository continuation. Roman is asking how I can use QTP on Windows 8. Same question is asked by Gayatri also. QTP 11 will not work on Windows 8. Reason? Why it will not work? QTP 11. Why QTP 11 will not work on this one? QTP 11 is the latest version of the QTP. It will not work on Windows 8. Reason? QTP 11 was released in November 2010. November 2000 it was released. Whereas Windows 8 was released on October 24th, 2012. October 24th, 2012. This was released 2 years ago, so this was never tested on this one. Compatibility testing was not done. QTP 11 was never tested on Windows 8. HP guys never tested QTP 11 because it was released 2 years ago. It will not work. And what to do? We need to wait for QTP 11.5. QTP 11.5 is coming up. The beta version is already there. You know, for some corporates already they have given QTP 11.5. Once it is released, yes, you can work. You can get that and install on Windows 8. Till then, you cannot use it. If you have a virtual machine, then install Windows XP Professional Roman. As I said, you know, here I have my virtual machine. This is a Windows XP Professional, right? Then you can install it. Yes, guys, yesterday I have given the link for QTP yesterday. Gayatri is asking one private question here. In the running notes itself, you have the link. I think I pasted that right yesterday. Oh, where is that? Did I paste in separate location? Where are the links? Oh, December 7th, no? Okay, this is continuation. Okay, 1 second. I think, okay, I will upload this one. I think I have pasted that. 1 second, guys. Okay, let me copy paste from different location. You are right, Roman. Actually, I have shown that link. QTP Unified Functional Testing is the right location. Okay, once again, I am copy pasting the links for QTP Quality Center and Load Runner here in this running notes. Just You can download from the respective links whatever I provide. QTP 11 is available at this link. I will upload this running notes immediately. It is free for 30 days, that's right. Neeraj is asking, once I register on your website, are there any links for QTP links for Windows 7? Yes, this link, Neeraj, this link will work great. Let me to walk through this link once again. For some people still have the confusion. I am copy pasting. Okay, new tools was not able to log in, timed out. One of the manual test case for some of you guys, in case if you are not able to log in due to some reason, some timed out message will come, internal server error, some error is there. Okay, I am pasting that link, whatever I have given, we will be going there. And I am also pasting this link here in the chat message. You can copy paste there. Here one question from SQL. How about SQL? It's not SQL, Roman. I will explain that in the SQL class. This is not. Let us talk about QTP here. Here, HP Unified Functional Testing. Then the first link. From here, you will get one page. It's taking some time. It's still it's not yet opened. In this web page once it is opened. Yeah, now it is open here. You can enter all of your details and download the free software. It will work great for 1 month. Okay guys, I am done for the day.